Good afternoon, everybody. So, I decided to create a YouTube channel based on my reading journey. I've collected a lot of books over the past 2 years. So, in this video, I just wanted to show you my collection, and then in the next video, it's going to be the books that I've read that I really liked, and then the books that I currently have that is waiting for me to read. So if you're a bookworm like me, welcome, and let's get to it. So I am filming on my iPad. I look a little weird to me, but hopefully once it's uploaded, it won't be as bad. I don't know. So anyway, I have a lot of books. This is gonna be a long video. Okay, so, all right. So for the first book that I've collected is called Story of a Girl. Now, a lot of these I can't tell you exactly what they were about because I actually don't remember. I just know that I've read these. You Are the Everything, Alienated, Girl Out of Water. Now this I actually really loved when I was pregnant with my 8-year-old. This is when I binged read books, and this was actually one of my favorites that I read in 2 days. I love it. And I actually might read it again. Gray. I read Gray. I also read the other books too, but I gave them to my mother-in-law. This one is Beneath a Citadel, if that's how you pronounce it. I read like a couple chapters. I actually really didn't like it, so I did not finish this. So this is actually still brand new. This one, I Am Half Stick of Shadows. This was given to me by the library when it was a bag of books that you can buy for like $5 upstairs that people like donate, or like books that they don't want to, sell anymore, I guess. A Flicker in Clarity. This one is, The Carrie Diaries. Rogue Wave. Now, I have a bunch of these books. I just don't have the full collections yet. So for the PC cast, I have Destined, Dragon's Oath, Awakened, Burned, Untamed, Chosen, Betrayed, Marked, Tempted, and Hunted. Now, I love stories like that, so I really, really, really love it. I can tell you right now that I also have all of the Harry Potter books. I am a Harry Potter book fan, so if you are too, give this video a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments what is your favorite movie and your favorite Harry Potter character. Mine would be Hagrid. Really love Hagrid, and I can't really choose which movie I liked best because I love them all, but I could tell you for the Fantastic Beasts, I really enjoyed the third one. Like, the first one was good. I really liked that. The second one was like, but the third one, I absolutely loved it. Okay, so I have Staying Strong from Demi Lovato. I actually really loved her story. Made it a little bit more like getting to know her. Loved it. Aristotle and Dante. Oh my god, this book I love so much. This book is just amazing. I loved it. I can't really tell you. I don't want to ruin it in case you haven't read it, but I do suggest to read it. Craftsman, Sharon Bolton. I actually read one chapter of this and I was not really a fan. I Am Your Judge. The Ice Twins. And a lot of these too I got from the dollar store. They're Fractured Light. Under This Broken Sky. The Secret History of Dina Pilgrim's Powers. I read a chapter of it and I was like, nah, not for me. The Claiming of Noah. Love Letters to the Dead. Absolutely love this. I got this done in a day. And this was another one that I read when I was pregnant with my now 8-year-old. Covet. Tale of Two Castles. This was a great read. Dark Shimmer. Absolutely loved it. Another one, Stolen Magic. It goes to the other book. And I liked the first book better. Was not a fan of the second one. In the Blink of an Eye. I actually really love this, but I think my kids kind of ruined the pages. But this was a good read. Jonathan Trooper. This Is Where I Leave You. Love it. And I think it's a movie now. Two Truths and a Lie. Didn't read. And Bindi. I actually read only like a few chapters out of this. I liked it, but it wasn't really like an everyday read. Like, I have to finish this. This is more of a spiritual book, I feel. And I don't know. I really couldn't get into it. Like, I do like, you know, all those spiritual things. And I thought I was absolutely going to fall in love with it. But I didn't. And now I've noticed with me is I used to go by the cover of the book. I really can't do that anymore because of course these books I'm like, oh, I love that. Look at the cover, you know. Now, I've noticed like the books that really have like kind of a blah cover are the books I enjoy better. And also I have to read the first 2 chapters if I'm gonna know if I'm gonna like it, or sometimes I'll go on YouTube and see if anyone has done a review on it, and I'll go by that. My Lame Life, Queen of Misfits, Solemn, Broken Heart, which sadly I did like this book, but then I stopped reading it. Just because, like, near the end, it wasn't really for me. Hide. Absolutely loved this book, by the way. If you like mystery books, that is definitely one. Catherine Center, The Bodyguard. Loved it. Loved it. Flicker in the Dark. I wasn't a fan. Lock the Doors. Loved it. Loved it. And I got this at my work, and we were selling it, but like the cover was different. And I'm like, I already read that. Shoot the Moon. Don't Tempt Me. Little and Lion. My husband actually got this for me, and this was definitely a good read. I enjoyed it so much. Beast of Prey. I thought I was going to like this because look at this. This looks so cute. Like there's a map. I didn't like it. I tried so hard to like it. Into the Water. The Secret Is You, which I used to sell Pure Romance. So I got this book for free and I never read it. I'm like, yeah, no. Thank you, though. The Edge of the Water. Idols. Far From You. Woo! My Brother's Keeper. This was a good book. I can't really remember what it was about, but I know that I did enjoy that one. Hereafter. Loved it. And then, Before My Eyes, I also love that too. So, of course, like, these books are just the books that I've, like, collected over the years. I don't know, like, I just started to, a few years ago, I started to, like, really read. And I've actually came to appreciate books a lot better than, like, in my teens when I was in school. Because they used to force books on you, and I wasn't really a fan of that. I just think that if you want to read, go read. You shouldn't be forced to read. But now that I'm out of school, well, I'm still going to school. I'm going to school for social work. I'm still in my prerequisites, but I'm almost done with those so I can go into my major. Alright, sorry, I'm just grabbing the book. So the other one too is the other book of the Carrie Diaries. Deadly Little Voices I tried to get into, but I wasn't really a fan. Body and Soul didn't get to finish. A Step Toward Falling, I read it. I can't remember what it was about. And a lot of the times, like if I'm not really connected to the book, I'll just be reading and I can't remember what I read because I have to be connected to it. Mermaid Collector, Daughters of Dusk, Nantucket Red, Dawn One by Lord Byron. I actually had to do for poetry class. I picked him as a poet to do research about in this whole big project. And so I figured I would buy the last book that he's ever written. And so I did. And it turns out that, like, you know, he was a bisexual man. And he had a lot of, you know, partners of, you know, women and men. And his friend didn't want this book to be out. So he did burn a few pages. But they were able to save some of it. And they also found the rest of the book that he was writing. So this was the last book that they put out there when he died. So that was an interesting read. Take Time for You. It's just like an inspiring book about, you know, women, how to like live a healthier life, things like that. Stitching Snow. Eliza and Her Monsters is actually what I just read. I just read this. Absolutely loved it. It took me a little longer to read it only because I have a lot going on. I have 4 kids, going to school, going to work, and trying to figure out time for me to read. So this was a really good one. And I actually finished this before 2023. And another book that I read in 2023, or 2022. I am so sorry. We're in 2023 right now. So yeah, no, I finished that in 2022. This is also, I finished in 2022 as well, as it was the December of 2022. I don't know if you can see that, but it was the book of the month, which I do get. I do get the book of the month, and I loved it so far. This is my second month, and I'll do another video on that too. But this was Kiss Her Once for Me. Loved this book. Loved this book. Loved it. So, all right, guys. So what kind of books did you guys read in 2022? What was your favorite book? My favorite book, 2022, oh my gosh, it would have to be Kiss Her Once for Me. I really enjoyed that book, and it was such a nice book to like kind of flow into Christmas. And when we finally got snow here, I was like, oh my gosh, I was so excited because I felt like I was there. So yeah, so all right, guys, I gotta go, and I will talk to you all in a little bit. Thank you, guys.